Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. I'm just out here enjoying the wilderness, doing a little bit of camping. Now, camping's one of those things, you either love it or you hate it. Some people think it's very soothing and relaxing, becoming one with Mother Nature. And some others... Oh, don't cry. It's gonna be okay. If you're like Billy here and you really don't like camping, why don't you come here? Why don't you come have a seat by the campfire? Let's have a chat. Maybe, just maybe, we can go camping together. Come on. Come have a seat. Hello! Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, crybaby survivors. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the complaining about camping all the time. Now, before I get into the video, I want to make something very clear. I play both sides equally. As you can see, I'm rank 1 with Killer, and I'm rank 1 with Survivor as well. Now, in no way am I saying that pertains to my personal skill, or saying that I'm really good at the game. All I'm saying is it means that I play both sides equally, 50-50, therefore am unbiased to one side or the other. A lot of people main one side and only care about what that side, should have, and doesn't think about the other side. And while this does happen on the Killer side, I see it far more on the Survivor side. You have people complaining on the official Dead by Daylight forum. You have people complaining on Reddit. Even if you just look on their Twitter and just click on, say, the first thing, Dead by Daylight contest. Scroll down. Nerf Freddy. Okay. Keep scrolling here and click on the next tweet of theirs. Trapper figurine. Maybe this will be good. Nerf Death Slinger's Terror Radius. Yeah, Nerf Freddy. Okay, I think that's the same person too. Good. Survivors asking if borrowed time can be built in. Like, you need to do something about this game. I'm tired of toxic killers getting away with things. Killers are favored more. Oh, look, please delete Freddy. Like, I see a lot of survivors talk about how killers whine just as much as survivors, or say that they complain more. I don't see it. And again, this is somebody who plays both sides here equally. I don't favor one side or the other. I play the game and try to understand it as best I can and make my observation based on that. And I don't see the killer main people complaining like this. I mean, Christ. Yeah, and there it is. There we go. Provide penalties for tunneling and camping. Oh, you mean decisive strike and the fact that if you sit and camp a hook, you will lose the game and deep hit? Like those kind of penalties? Oh, Nerf Leatherface's add-ons. Sure. You guys are really, really going for it. So here's the thing that you Survivor mains need to understand. Please hear me out. When you have somebody that is face camping you the entire game, it's not because they think that they're good. It's because they're trolling and they see you crying on the internet and they know that you're going to send them hate mail afterwards. It's a troll. You look at my channel, I troll people all the time because it's so damn easy to get a reaction out of you. I mean, literally, they lose the game when you're face camping. And you act like it's the end of the world. Oh, I didn't get any gameplay. I didn't get to do anything at all. Dude, just go on to the next game. It really doesn't happen that often. I play Survivor at rank 1 consistently. I don't get camped. My teammates don't get camped. Like, it doesn't happen that often. As Killer, sometimes you'll get to survive with friends that all have toolboxes and prove thyself, and the gens go really fast, and you barely got to play at all. Maybe you end up with 3 or 4 hooks, and then GG, game's over. Like, it happens. But you want to say, gen rushing isn't a thing, because that's the objective of the game. Dude, killing you is the killer's objective. So if you're saying that it's fine to just do the gens as quick as possible no matter what, and get out, it's the same thing for the killer to play however they want, to kill whoever they want. You know what I'm saying here? Do you see the backwards logic and the hypocrisy there? It's crazy. At the end of the day, if you get face camped, your teammates do the gens, they get out, they get a free escape, that killer loses anyway. The best thing you can do is just move on to the next game. With crossplay out now, wait times are not that long. Like, just go to the next game. Just, I promise you're not going to get camped 10 games in a row. To be honest, though, it doesn't seem like it's even just the face camping. It seems like no matter what, even if you're camping as part of a strategy, because you can, there are a few situations I'll lay out for you, okay? The first situation is the obvious one, where you lose the game really bad, and it's the end game, and all you really have is to camp the person on the hook and wait for them to come for the save, and hook trade to get as many points as you can to try not to D-rank. And then you'll get messages afterwards saying, "Oh, camp, you camper." Like, yeah, okay. So the killer's gonna hook you, right? And they know everybody's gonna go for the save because everything else is done. But the killer's gonna walk across the map to hit somebody near a gate that's done, and they're gonna get out for free. Why would a killer do that? Why wouldn't they try to secure one kill, or at least try to bait people to come in so that they can trade and get more points? Think about it. Like, doesn't that make sense? And the other sort of strategy is if you're playing a game and the survivors are constantly overly altruistic, like getting hook saves like 5 seconds after people are hooked, unhooking in people's face, and you know that they're always going to go for the unhook, it makes sense to proxy camp the area, because you're predicting based off of the gameplay that they're going to come right away, or that they're in the area. Like, that's just, you're around the proximity because you know people are nearby, and you know they're not spending time doing generators, so you might as well like stay where the survivors are and not run off to a corner of the map where you know they aren't. Like, killers are not little puppets on strings that go where you want them to go at your convenience so that you can win. Okay? That's not the point. Killers can play nice and farm with you, or give you hatch, or purposely, not tunnel or camp or whatever. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you purposely go out of your way to not camp or tunnel or do anything that's against the survivor rules against a good survive with friends, you will lose. Like, against a really good survive with friends, you have to, most cases, rely on like mild tunneling, slugging, sometimes slug camping, all these sort of tactics. And that's what they are. They're tactics, okay? Just like you survivors have your tactics, like body blocking, flashlight saves, doing gens really fast. And like I mentioned earlier, everybody wants there to be a penalty for camping, and there is. The killer never wins for it, unless it is the strategy version. But if they're face camping, there's no winning there for them. It's just the troll aspect. And they lost the game, but you giving that reaction, they win. They absolutely win, because that's what they wanted. So good job. I'm not sure if you survivor mains are aware of this or know this. Probably not, because it doesn't seem like you're much aware of anything. But as killer, at the end of a match, when you see like your stats, your emblem system, if you're camping the whole game and there's no survivors like in the vicinity, like you're just face camping and stuff, you lose a ton of points. Like, that's why you dpip all the like that, you lose points. And it's basically the equivalent of if you were to unhook somebody without borrowed time right in front of the killer's face, and the killer downs them. You know how you lose a ton of points for that? Same thing. You lose a ton of points for camping. So you don't get rewarded for it at all. Except for the hate mail. There's nothing more rewarding than the salt. And I do hate to be just really focusing this on survivor mains and digging in, but again, as somebody who plays both sides, I just don't see the crying from killers nearly as often. If you go on all the forums, Reddit, Twitter, it's all survivors complaining. And when you play both sides equally at rank 1, when I play survivor, I don't get hate mail ever from killers. Ever. I'll loop for a whole game. I'll get flashlight saves. I'll do gens really fast. I'll get out, never get hate mail. As killer, it's almost every game, whether I'm camping, tunneling, slugging, or not. Like, you can down somebody, it'll be their first hook, and they'll DC, and then they'll send you hate mail. I mean, it's just crazy. You obviously see like killers complain about certain things and be salty, but it's the survivors, the way that they like are so insulting and so like just like they're so torn apart, and like it's their real life. you're messing with. Like they're just, man, I don't know how to even describe it. I've never seen anything like it. I know that people say that there's toxic communities in every video game that's multiplayer and everything. And I've played a lot of multiplayer games, and I've never seen such tears as I've seen from survivors in Dead by Daylight. So in conclusion, the truth about camping is it's not that big of a deal. Get over it. If a killer's face camping the whole game, they lose points, they lose the game. I know that doesn't happen to you every game, so just move on, okay? If they're camping as a tactic, it's a tactic. Just like you have your tactics. Their objective is to kill you, not cater to your needs and let you escape. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy the video and maybe potentially learned a thing or two, or had a laugh, maybe. I don't usually do discussion videos like this, sort of the first one specifically like this, so not sure if you guys will like it, but if you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know, and we can have more discussion in the comments. Like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and I got more videos coming soon, so thanks for watching. See you in the next one.